Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. I choose Phoenix.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Why It Matters, brought to you by Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. I'm Terri Tucker, and I'm here today talking with Conrad Griggs. He's the Executive Director of the In Time of Need Foundation, and I'm so excited to talk to you today. So In Time of Need, what a fabulous name. I love that name. Tell me how or why In Time of Need began.
Well, the Time of Need began as a brainchild of Phil Malugin, who owns Phoenix Home Healthcare. And this came about because of people who, in hospice, for example, in critical care, and Phoenix was doing such an awesome job that the people felt they wanted to do something to pay back for the great care that they were getting, as well as the personal touch that his people gave them. And so they accumulated some money, and Phil realized pretty quickly there was a tremendous need for people who are critically ill and die who don't have the funds to pay. So this foundation is set up to help those people the best we can. And we're in the infancy of this. We're kind of feeling our way, even though we have a 501(c), we're good to go there. And we have even honored a few requests. So we're structurally in pretty good shape. We have a board. We're very informal at this point. We're beginning to start our fundraiser. So the whole mission of this thing is to help those people who are critically ill and die, that they don't die in an unmarked grave, or don't die without dignity, or don't pass on without dignity.
Wow. So it's my understanding there is no better way to truly get to know the heart of someone than caring for them in their own home and developing a relationship with them. So a lot of the referrals, if you will, that come to you from In Time of Need are coming from those in Phoenix that are developing these relationships with our clients, or how does that work?
Yes, I mean, in general, yes. I'll give you an example of one of our requests where a lady who came out of Wichita, and the lady was chronically ill, and her husband was one of these kind of guys, I can do it, I don't need your help, macho guy. And she died, unfortunately, but her relatives lived in Mexico. And so we pay for a cremation, and we feel we can handle a cremation really on a full service. So we're willing to do that, and he was just taken aback by what we were allowed to do, and the fact that his wife is going to be with her relatives and a wonderful memory. And then it gets to really kind of to the bizarre, where we had an older gentleman, chronically ill, oxygen, the whole bit, who got bed illness.
Oh.
And we had to get him out of there, and he had to have an exterminated, so we put him up in a hotel where we had facilities and could accommodate his medical needs as well while we were working on his business.
So it's not just end-of-life funerals or cremations that In Time of Need address?
Hopefully, no. Kind of the cremation or the death is the final way we can help.
So I want to play. I want to be a part of it. I want to help. I want to raise my hand. How do I do that? We have an account, if you will, for lack of a better word, with CFO. Okay.
And CFO,
Community Foundation of the Ozarks.
Foundation of the Ozarks are tremendous. They have like 1,500 different organizations. Sure. But through that, we've kind of removed, if you will, from the money, from the actual handling of the money, since people can send it to them, and it also separates us as a separate entity from Phoenix. So yes, we're going to continue to get Phoenix referrals, and yes, we're going to continue to go after people where Phoenix is, but also it can come from other agencies, which we've already had one request, and it's still in limbo. We'll see what happens. It's a fundraiser which we help to participate in.
Fantastic. So I contact CFO if I'm interested in making a donation to the In Time of Need Foundation.
Correct. And we're in the process, there's a lot of moving parts right now, and we're in the process of having a donation form, which is going to be very easy for you to walk through. Some people here, I understand, are even doing payroll deduction. And
Wow.
so there's a lot of different ways that you can contribute. And we're having a fundraiser the 25th at Vino Cellars, which will be a lot of fun.
That will be fun. So the 25th of October. That will be great. Well, thank you very much, Conrad, for joining us today. We're very excited to talk about the In Time of Need Foundation. And we thank you for joining us for this episode of Why It Matters, brought to you by Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. Thank you.
Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. I choose Phoenix.